Now, there have been some problems with my microphone, so all I'm going to do right now is to check that it's working. So we have the stereo output. Let's have a look. This is a video which I have shown before, but this is from the Three Gorges Corporation, recorded, I do believe, on August the 23rd. A very warm welcome to the channel. It is Friday the 26th of August 2022. A very warm welcome to the channel wherever you are in the world. A quick hello to all the brand new subscribers and everyone who does watch this show, regardless of the status, if you're a member, non-member, subscribed, non-subscribed, returning viewer, whatever. More than welcome to watch for the next 10 minutes or so. What's happening with the dam? Well, recently, the Three Gorges management did invite some vloggers, but they didn't invite me to go and see the Three Gorges Dam, even though it's in the drought season, the worst drought in China in over 61 years. And you can see some of the pictures here of these people from around the world at the Three Gorges Dam, on the actual dam itself, not on the viewing point, which is actually quite amazing. And some of them were trying to interview some of the workers there. Now, you can actually go to a Twitter feed, which I just found today, and you can see it here. It's just called CTG, I do believe. And these are some pictures on the actual dam itself, which they're showing. Now, it did say that the Three Gorges was going to release over 500 million. Now, if you go to 500 million cubic meters of water, now if you go to their Twitter feed or to their Facebook page, which is very strange because Twitter and Facebook are not really allowed in China, these are the pictures that they have released. There's the backstream of the dam. And if you go to the next one, you can see this. Now, this one looks a bit old to me, but this is what they are releasing, saying that they have released. But if you go back 2 days ago to my video there, that got about 6,000 to 7,000 views, it shows it near enough dry as a bone. Relates to China's Three Gorges Dam, an environmental catastrophe. And also, there was another article, which I can't remember if I copied or not, related to should they dismantle dams in a drought? And it was giving some very good reasons for that. I will see if I can find that before I publish this video. Let's take a break. Related to the rest of the news, the next big headline in China is still the ongoing drought. Here are some pictures you can see of how low the levels can be. This is on the Yangtze River, I would say pretty close to, or nearer close to Chongqing, the top end of the Three Gorges Dam reservoir. And you can see some of the tributaries. They say that 66 rivers in Chongqing, in Sichuan, around central China because of the drought, have all dried up. And the weather we did show you over the next couple of days, there is a pitter-patter of rain, but nothing that's going to solve the drought problem at the moment. Electricity has been severely cut. Now, this is not just for workers or factories, this is for everyone. Elevators, they will cut down the power, you have to walk, and sometimes you will just have no electricity at all for hours at a time. With 43 degrees heat, many people, as I said before, are buying generators or battery backup powers so at least they can have some air conditioning or something for a while just to cool down. I actually remember when I was in Wuhan way back in 94 and 95, when it got so hot and no electricity, I just jumped into a taxi and yelled at the taxi driver to put on the air conditioning so I could cool down. What else we have been covering is Typhoon Marion, which did hit the East Coast. southeast coast of China yesterday, I do believe, with 118 kilometer an hour winds. There's not many reports related to it. We do have these videos here that you can see the date, and also this is another video that I found, someone doing a live stream in Hong Kong, you could say near enough after the typhoon, briefly passed there. It didn't hit directly, it was more going to a south westerly direction to hit places like Guangzhou, Guangdong, etc. Going back to the droughts that are happening in China at the moment, there are some videos coming out that they're using drones to see if they could take out some of the forest fires which are happening around Chongqing at the moment. And also you can see how hot it is, and I don't know what this is or what the phenomenon is, but it's so hot that even smoke is, or steam or some kind of like gassy thing is coming out of the streets. It's quite scary, and we do spend a moment or two to pray for the people, the innocent people who are living through this situation. And here is a small report that I found from Al Jazeera related to the droughts that you can see in China. We can read as we go. Low rainfall and record-breaking heat. It affects daily life, farming and industry. As farmers, we don't have enough water in droughts. We pray to God, but the God won't rain. Rivers and reservoir levels have fallen. Last year, there was water in the lake. This year, I don't know. Why is it so dry? 66 rivers have dried up completely. Hundreds of places have reported temperatures over 40 degrees centigrade. Subway stations have been set up as rest areas where people can get away from the heat. China has been told to save power. It's too hot at night to fall, excessive heat every morning. And by limiting electricity they supply brought to the city, in darkness where we are told to use neon lights everywhere. It is the longest and hottest heat wave ever in China, since 1961. With climate change, the frequency and severity of extreme weather events will increase, and so will the uncertainty. If we explain using, we can fix the range increasing greatly. This means extreme weather events in the future will be more severe, and change will be more unpredictable. The situation could have been worldwide, disrupting supply chains, impacting everything. And welcome back. Typhoon dredge buildings once again in the news. You can see here a newly built complex, but on the balcony, well, how to say, there's holes there. Would you buy this? Your life savings with the quality that low? And also pollution is found because of the levels of rivers are so low. This lady took her camera to one part of the East China Sea, and there you can see a lot, and I mean a lot, of black water just dispersing into the ocean, or the South China Sea, or the China Sea, or the Yellow Sea. I'm not too sure exactly where it is. And China says we are really helping with the environment. Yep, you've been caught again. Lies upon lies. And so many people are sort of getting tired of life in China, and this is the American embassy, where people are trying to get a visa to run away from the dictatorship of the Communist Party of China. And that is the news I have about China for the moment. Basically what's happened at the Three Gorges Dam, they say they've released 200 to 300 million cubic meters of water. but we don't have any videos of that. We have some footage or still photo, but is that real? Some visitors have been there. The droughts do continue. Forest fires seem to erupt in Chongqing, around that area. Now, please note, this is not all of China. This is just a certain part, but it affects 900 million people, which is very close to 2/3 or 3/4 or whatever you want to say of the population of China. And we just hope in the coming days that there is some rain and that the people responsible for the pollution of China do take note on this. If they do, I doubt it very much. Like most things, what happens in China, it'll be a serious situation, then it goes away, it gets swept under the rug, let's move on to the next thing. It's not dealt with because year after year it's the same thing. That really is it. Thank you so much for your time. That like would be fantastic. That subscribe would be brilliant. If you want to financially support, you can do super thanks or become a member or go to Patreon there. All the links are in the description below. And I wish you a happy day. I hope you have a great weekend, the last weekend in August 2022. My name is James. This is the James Neil Cooper channel. Thank you for your time. Bye-bye.